Hi, so this is a comparison of the new iOS 12 Measure app that many of you might have seen show up on your iPhones after the iOS 12 update. It's a pretty neat app, but I wanted to compare that to this other app available on the App Store called EchoRuler. So some of you have seen maybe how the measurement app works, the Measure app, but I'll give a quick demonstration of it here. Let's say you have a room like this and you're wanting to measure the distance, let's say, from that back wall behind the sofa over to, let's say, the television. Maybe you were trying to measure distance to a TV or something like that in your room. There's really no good way to do that with the Measure app. If you launch the app, you'll get a screen like this, and first thing it asks you to do is to calibrate it, which is what we'll do here. Still moving. Okay, still moving. I've actually never had it take this long. As you can see, it still hasn't calibrated, so we're going to stop this and try it again. Okay, so here we are again, pressing the measurement app. This time, okay, so we've got it working now. So one of the problems you'll notice is in order to measure something, you need to have a target pop up, and that just never happens on the back of a wall. In this situation also, you'll notice, even if we look for an edge or a corner, it's not finding anything. Sometimes it's even saying more light required. So the app is actually having a really hard time, specifically the Measure app is having a really hard time measuring this distance. So there's no way this is going to work in this environment. So what we can use instead is this app that doesn't use the camera. It does not use the iPhone camera. Instead, what it uses is sound, like it's a sonic tape measure for your iPhone. If we launch it here, it looks like this. Now, just like the Measure app needs a calibration, so does this app. And in order to do that, you just need to make sure that the noise environment is quiet. You'll see there's a red box in the bottom indicating if it's too loud or not. We want to let that box turn green, and when it's green, we'll run a calibration and calibrate the phone. You can see a little helper window popped up. We're going to actually turn those off for right now, just to speed up the demonstration. If you want to see the helpers, the pop-ups, you can just have it on. In this case, we're just going to turn them off so that the demonstration is easier. Now you can see that the top, left, center, right, and bottom buttons are now enabled. So if you want to take a measurement, unfortunately, there are a lot of echoes that happen in a room like this. So in order to figure out which is actually the correct echo, you need to take measurements at multiple positions. So if we move over here, we're going to measure off the surface of the TV onto the back wall. And so what we can do in that case, I just want to make sure that I'm in frame here. Okay. Is we want to take measurements at different positions. So here we'll do the top. or sorry, we'll do the right. And we'll do the left. Then we'll do the top. And then a bottom. So if you look at that now, you can see that we've taken 4 measurements at the top, left, right, and bottom positions. And now what we're going to do is find the length to the wall behind the sofa. And what we're getting is 126.625 inches. Let's change the units to something a little bit easier to read, and that's 10 feet 6 5/8 inches. If you want to read the units, the distance off in other units, centimeters and also meters are available. Let's go back to this now. Now, to double check that, what we have here is a laser measure, and if we turn it on, this will actually use a laser beam. You can see it on the TV there. And we're going to use this to measure the distance to the wall behind the sofa. And if you look, it's also measuring 10 feet 6 inches. So there you go. That's a demonstration of the EchoRuler app. I can put up some more videos to maybe better demonstrate how to use the app as time goes on. Thank you.